Welcome back to my continued adventures on Snowrunner on PlayStation 4, episode 29, with me, MrSealyp. I am still in Russia. I'm on Drowned Lands, and I've just completed the which one was it? It was Tiger Oil. It was the Looking Beyond the Horizon mission job, where I had to take equipment and stuff to the radar station, I think up here on the hill. With that completed, it opened up the gateways. So you've got gateway to Quarry there. Where is it? Gateway to Quarry there. And gateway to Quarry there. So I've brought up, and this is a kind of two birds, one stone episode really. I've got the Tuz there, the little green one. I unlocked that by doing a job, doing a mission, and I was given that. And then I also bought the Yar because I wanted to give it a go. It looked interesting. Hang on. It looked interesting. I was curious. 6-wheel drive, that kind of stuff looked quite cool. So I bought that. I've done a few upgrades here and there. Better tyres, roof racks, fog lights, that kind of stuff. They've both got autonomous winches. So what I've done is I've hooked it up with the winch so I can bring it all out together. And I've got a little fuel trailer behind me because I have been kind of warned on various different maps that when you go through, some of them don't have garages, some of them don't have fuel points, that kind of thing. And I didn't know. So now this is the first time I've tried taking multiple vehicles through. I've taken stuff through on trailers, but I haven't done it like this before. So I'm assuming... Oh, so I've got the high... I'm assuming this is going to work. So, hopefully, travel to Quarry will take all this with me. It may not, I don't know. We'll soon see, won't we? Quarry. Suitably terrified. Okay. So what I'm going to do, pull these forward. So what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing, is going out and trying to unlock watchtowers. And I'm going to start off with one and then switch to the other. And it's kind of a taste test, I guess, just for me to see which one not necessarily works better, because it's kind of like comparing chalk and cheese. I mean, when you look at it straight away, the Tuz is much smaller, lower off the ground, lower from the ground, lower to the ground. Blimey. And the Yar is higher, 6-wheel drive, all that kind of thing. But I've been caught out before where I've made a kind of decision about something and thought, you know what, it's not going to be very good. It's, you know, and I've been pleasantly surprised. So that's what we're going to do. I'll have a go with this. We'll see how far we get. First things first, though, let's open up the map and see what we're looking at with regard to watchtowers. Oh, blimey, okay. There are only 3 on the last one. These could be quite close together. So what we'll do, well, I'll grab what I can. We run into difficulties, or at some point I'll probably swap over and grab the next one. I'll start off without all-wheel drive on, and we'll see how we go. Just thought it looked rather cool. That said, do we have a fuel depot? I say, this is all exploration to start off with. Oh yeah, we've got a fuel depot. That's good. It's good to know. As soon as we find a trailer point, I can get rid of that small trailer. But what I will do then is just fill up. There's not much it needs. I did fill up just before we came through, but at least they're kind of then both on a fairly level pegging. Let's just see what happens, shall we? One thing I've noticed already on the drive out here, this has a fairly high centre of gravity, in so much as, well, that or the suspension is just very soft. When you turn, there's a lot of lean, I've noticed. Oh, there's one right there, isn't there? Let's go left then right and see where we end up. It's a cool looking bit of kit. I love the suspension travel. We probably will switch to day in a little while because it's going to get much darker and then you won't be able to see anything. Where are we going to be looking at? Up there. Cool. Yes, it really does lean. That does concern me slightly. I can see us rolling this quite a lot. If I take the time and take it easy... Oh, I don't know, though. This looks like an unfriendly environment. A really unfriendly environment. Although it's coping alright with it. Now there looks like there's a lip up there, and I'm not sure if I'll get over the lip, but We'll head up and see if we can find a point where we can cross it without tipping backwards, hopefully. I'm thinking through that gap right there. So I'll range it. Diff locks on all the time. Keep going. Nice. Bit of a wiggle on the wheels. First watchtower opened. Nice, okay. Let's just stop there. Engine off. Launch observation. Nice. So what we're looking at straight off the bat. Oh, okay, so we've got a gateway back to Drownland straight away just there. So a couple of options straight away. I'm assuming the third one's going to be down here then somewhere, isn't it? Because there are 3. So do we have to come through this one to get to the next one then, maybe? Ooh. Curious. The quarry, I think, is going to be a nice old testing ground, isn't it? For banging around in, trying out vehicles. Nothing popped up so far for upgrades, but that's alright. So, where should we go to next? Should we head for the next one? We're here. We follow that track along down to that, then left. Old lumber mill and out that way. I'll keep checking on the map anyway, but let's give it a go. Let's take it back out of that. Yeah, I mean, on paper, like when I got the first Khan, that thing is a beast, don't get me wrong. And I know I said in one of the episodes a little while ago that it wasn't very good for Alaska. What I meant was it skates around a little bit. It's one of those ones you can just honk around. I mean, yeah, you can go proper hooning around. But the loaf, the Khan loaf, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting that to be as good as it was. It just didn't look, you know, much when you first got it. So I don't want to write off the Tuz immediately. That's why I thought, you know what, get them both out, give them both a bit of a crack, and we'll see how we go. Is it right down there? Yep. This could prove to be a mistake. We'll soon see. Oh, all right. Whoa, the camera seems to be swinging around. I mean, I know I'm moving it with my stick, but it just seems to be a lot more floating. Cool, blimey. Oh, you don't want to end up rolling down that, do you? Crikey. Right, I know what we're going to do. Let's just stop there a second. Handbrake on. Engine off. That's better. I wonder if we can allocate 3 watchtowers per vehicle, maybe. So that's the sawmill. Is that where I'm going to go? Oh, right, hang on. I wonder. Yeah, we need to go left across there, round them. That, I would imagine, leads round to it. Let's see. Well, what I'll do is the first 2 with this, then I'll go back, I'll grab the Tuz, and I'll do another 2. And if I can get to the 3rd of each, 4 each, then we'll do that. If not, that'll be the next episode. But so far, so good. I mean, let's be honest, it hasn't really been tested horrendously yet. We haven't had any particularly deep mud. and with all-wheel drive on, six-wheel drive, pretty good. Turning circles okay, I just didn't turn soon enough. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Cool. Plus, let's be honest, it just looks really cool. Regardless, it just looks absolutely mint, doesn't it? I love the look of it. I'm in that situation now where as I'm getting vehicles, I'm like, I don't want to get rid of that one, I'm going to keep that, and then I get another one, I'm going to keep that as well. There's only been a couple I've got rid of so far. This is much more rocky terrain compared to Drowned Lands, isn't it? I missed it. Oh, I can see it through the trees there. Well, it was fairly easy to get to. Stop there. Launch observation. You don't have to do that, you can skip this, but that doesn't really give you much of a view of anything, but... So... Aha! Right, where did we come in? I need to orient myself here. Sort of funny feeling I've just confused myself. Right, okay. So we came in here. Northeast. We've headed round here. Across the top. Down there, round and up to there. So we've got an upgrade there that we could go for at some point. If I carry on, we can get to that one probably. But what I think we'll do is we'll grab the Tuz and then we'll head out this way, see if we can get to that one. I may be giving the Tuz a bit of a challenge, but that's all good. Actually, I need to be on that, don't I? Let's go to that, go to that. Switch to the Tuz. Lights on. I'll disconnect the fuel trailer in for the time being. Don't need that. Do I go left straight or right straight away? Or is that really going to be pushing it? This has got all-wheel drive and diff lock on all the time. Both of these I've got the Snowrunner gearboxes. Now a lot of people have said to me they actually burn a lot of fuel, but to be honest, so far most of the maps I've been on, there have been places where I've been able to get fuel. It hasn't been too much of a problem. A couple of times I've run out, and that was just in my kind of earlier forays, not really thinking ahead, not planning ahead for how I was going to drive, you know. Oh, maybe I didn't go that way. Oh no, we're alright. Carry on this one. This immediately, I don't know, it feels like a little Tonka toy to me. There is another upgrade on the suspension you can get for this. Most of them, I say most of them, the ones I've unlocked so far, you've got suspension, then raised suspension. Put it in high. This one has then got a custom suspension, so you can jack it up even higher and put some bigger, even bigger chunkier tyres on it. So that's going to be something I want to look for as an upgrade, to jack this up a little bit higher. This has got a much smaller tank as well, being a smaller vehicle. The other one's 110 litres, is only 60, so like I say, comparing them outright as they stand is a little bit kind of unfair, but how deep is this? Okie dokie, fairly deep. But it's cracking on. So I need to go right here. Stop there a second. Engine off. So let's swing that around a little bit. Now, if we follow this road along, just thinking, are we going to be better off? Will I be able to scramble up that way? Mind you, there looks like there's a road there coming in maybe from the other side, so we'll carry along this road, see where we end up. I get the feeling with this, although it hasn't got six-wheel drive like the other one has, I think in some of those real kind of deep little ruts and ridges, this might be a little bit better. Ooh. See, that's the sort of place they're going to hide upgrades, aren't they? that are going to be absolutely horrific to get to. I don't really want to go down there yet. Ah, okay. That's going to need clearing. Can we get through there in this? Oh, it doesn't like that rock, does it? Oh, come on, that rock's a pain. I suppose it's supposed to be a pain, isn't it? No, it just keeps pushing me to that side. That's annoying. Right, okay. Well, the Yar so far has had an easier run. Let's just say that, shall we? Got a funny feeling we're getting bogged down here, aren't we? Can't get that way. No. Get through here. I suppose that's the other beauty of this, it's much narrower. It's a little vehicle. I think for ducking in and out between trees and stuff, going through forests. Oops, what's that tree stump? Oh. Yeah, going through forests, this is going to be an absolute godsend. Just taking a low. No, though, it's doing alright. Obviously, the higher off the ground you are, the better ground clearance, the less you're going to get bogged down in mud, but it's alright. He says. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Suspension's definitely a lot stiffer than the Yar. There's not a lot of body rock, but then like I say, it's a lot lower to the ground. It's not got a high body and all that sort of stuff on it, so that's all a bonus. It's got a bit of poke to it and all. Got to be careful though. Suddenly crack onto a rock, you're going to know about it, aren't you? So how far along here do we need to go? That looks like fun. Am I going to regret this? Potentially. There are trees to the side. No problem. Go on the Tuz. Love it. Actually, is that up there? Is that where we need to be going? Have I gone completely the wrong way? I've gone past it already. How did I manage to do that? Ah, right. That turning back there. That's where we need to go. I've gone way past. Getting so overexcited. Let's go around the outside. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where was the turn? Oh, just here. Haven't even done one yet. But, yeah. Capable. Neither have been properly taxed, let's be honest. But that could just be a combination though of, you know, whilst I am making mistakes still, and I hold my hands up to it, I've never claimed to be a professional. I've done a bit of off-road driving, I've done a bit of trialling, I've done all sorts of stuff, but I'm no professional off-road driver, but I'm getting better at it in the game, that much I do know. I have off days, of course I do. But this thing is... Why is it as soon as I go to say something, every single time, wham, and I get punished for opening my mouth. But this is doing alright, this is skipping along quite nicely. Try and stay on top of that ridge, that way I don't get caught out. Chuck a left here. Should come up on the first of the watchtowers for the Tuz. Yep. Nice, okay. So, let's put... Oh, when did I put the handbrake on? Engine off. Launch observation. Nice. 3 done. Let's have a look on the old map. Ooh, upgrade. So we've unlocked a couple of upgrades, haven't we? I do want to have a bit of just go down into the quarry. I might just do an episode where I just bang around in the quarry, just having a bit of a... I want to do a bit of rock crawling, you know. Right, that's it. Zimnogorsk, that's where... That probably isn't going to be open yet, but I have been tipped the wink that there's an upgrade for the Taiga. Might be the Taiga. So where do we need to go to now? Let's swing that round. So we've opened up, we came in on the northeast, we've kind of done northwest, we're heading down. So what we want to do is head for this one then. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let's I don't do it very often. Let's put that on there just to give me some kind of frame of reference. What we'll do is that doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere, which is a bit worrying. Oh wow, this is a long way off, isn't it? Where does that track end up? I need to get to here really. Looks like there's a lot of rocky outcrops, which are going to cause me a few problems, aren't they? Well, I'll go where I can go, and then we'll... I might have to swap back over to the Yar, but again, not a problem. That's the whole point, having both vehicles on the go. This does seem to be a little bit thirstier on the fuel though. I've used half a tank already. I suppose it is deceptive because it's a smaller tank anyway. But right, let's go left, left, left. Where's this going to take us? Hey, it's all an adventure regardless, isn't it? Still get to drive off-road, still get to have a bit of a giggle. Doesn't actually matter. Ooh, hang on. Oh yeah, okay. I can see the road leading off. I've got fuel on the roof, so I can always do a bit of a refuel, can't I? Oh. This could end up in it. Wow, look at that over there. There's some seriously interesting terrain. And yet again, a completely different... Oh! What is that? Now, it won't let me switch to it. I'm assuming there's a job for that. How's that showed up on here? No. Hope that's not one of those glitches. Another one of those ones you can't actually do anything with, but looks a bit of a beast. Ah, right, dead end. Is there a way down off of here? It's not going to end in... end in potential demise. I wonder. I could end up just going end over end, couldn't I? Doesn't look too bad, but oh no, that's horrendous. Let's give it a go anyway, though. Oh yes, nice one, Tuz. And like I said, through the trees, no bother. Look at that. Through the gaps, let's get the lights. Oh, they are. Nice tight turning circle through the trees, no bother. Love it. So we need to be heading that direction, but if we look at the map, we go to there, then take a fork that way, then potentially that one, or as we go. Oh, there's an upgrade there, look. Maybe we could take an upgrade as well. Yeah, you're going to need some serious off-road trucks for this, aren't you? This is not going to treat anything that's not upgraded kindly. Although, like I say, so far, I suppose the other one called Drowned Lands, it kind of gives the game away a little bit, but the mud hasn't been too bad. Like I say, I think this is going to be more the uneven terrain and rocks that's going to cause this one a problem, or be a problem, because finding routes across the map, it's not going to be a straightforward kind of A to B because of the various different kind of cliff edges and that kind of stuff, I suppose. Now, if you're way past all this already, congratulations, well done. You may have only just got the game, you may not be this far ahead, you may not have opened this map, I don't know. Oh, those pylons. Where was the upgrade? Through there, isn't it? I can just see it. But that's likely to be incredibly swampy and incredibly deep. Well, we can have a go. If we get stuck, we can always back out again, can't we? This thing has surprised me so far. Just depends how deep that is. And how boggy. So far, not so bad. Low range. Keep it going. Yeah. Nice. One thing I did found on Drowned Lands, interestingly, let's turn it off, get upgrade. Why is it nothing I get is available for the vehicle? Anyway, we've got an engine upgrade. Yeah, where you get the upgrades, you normally have a little car that's by the side of it, and it has the upgrade symbol on the roof of the car. Now, there's one on Drowned Lands, out by one of the quarry gates, one of the gateways. But weirdly, when I drove to it, it didn't do anything. There was nothing there. There was no yellow box around it. The car was there, and it had the upgrade symbol on the roof. But there wasn't, I suppose technically, there wasn't even an upgrade. So let's go into that. That's better. I've only got the short snorkel on this so far. That was all I had available. But it's doing a grand job. If I can just get to the second watchtower for this, then I'll check my time and we'll see if we maybe make it to another one with the Yar. So far, I mean, completely different vehicles, let's be honest, but both seem very capable, both doing the job no problem at all. The Tuz so far has had a bit more of a workout than the Yar did. Both the checkpoints or watchtowers I went to were fairly straightforward. What have we got here? So this is going to be another one of the ones that needs to be opened. You have to do a few jobs to bring equipment here before you get the warehouse and stuff maybe. Looks like there's a low loader here though. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yep, low loader. Gooseneck one. Haven't found one of those before. Ah, trailer point. Nice, okay. That's good. So, just stop there a second, do that, check the map. So, we haven't actually got far to go. If I come back out there, follow the road round, take that left fork, that's likely to take me where I want to go. Likely. It's not a given, but likely. I'll have to refuel in a minute. Got a quarter of a tank left. Oh, hang on. Hello. Look up to that. Is that for me? That's all that was in it. Have I done it from the roof rack? Oh, is there not anything in that? Ah, mind you though. What am I thinking? Of course. Little scout flatbed there. What am I thinking? I just said there was a trailer thing here. Engage brain before opening mouth, MrSealyp. Trailer store. Do that. Do that. Why is that not letting me sell that? That's interesting. Is it because the store's not open properly? Is that maybe why I haven't actually unlocked it? Let's see if I can buy one. Trailer store. Oh, there we go. Let me buy one. That's good. So what we'll do then is refuel. Both refueled. Trailer store. Sell. There we go. We are refueled. Good. I wonder why it wouldn't let me sell that. Maybe that's needed for a job, potentially. Anyway, I've got a watchtower to get to. Let's go. Rain. Whoa, that got a bit slippy there. Suddenly got a bit of grip on the concrete, and it just suddenly just whoosh. Off it went. Oh, we're going to start getting boggier. So it looks like it. Yep. But again, we're coping. Right, there was a turning at the bend, wasn't there? Oh yeah, just there. Back in our range. In the Mintmobile. Rock crawler. This is so cool. What a brilliant car. Absolutely fantastic fun. Love it. Like I say, I want to get an upgrade. I want to get the jacked up suspension and bigger, beefier tyres, but And there we go. Jobbed. Turn the engine off. Launch. Not bad at all. So that's 4 out of the 6 done. Let's check the map. So this is a through map then, isn't it? So we've got technically along this edge here in that direction drowned lands, because you've got gateway to drowned land there, which coincides with the one we came in. Gateway to drowned lands, I would imagine there's going to be another one down here somewhere. So this is the intermediate one. We come across this one here, you've got gateway to Zimnogorsk and then gateway to Zimnogorsk. Again, I'm assuming there's going to be one down here. There might only be 2 on this one, but that's the feeling I get. And actually from where we are, coming down off there, getting to that last one, well, I won't speak too soon, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. So I think what we'll do, I'll carry on in the Tuz for a minute. We'll get down to there, and then we'll see how we go time-wise, and maybe we'll get the 6th one done in the Yar. Not bad at all. Okay. Then it'll be banging around having a bit of a laugh trying to find upgrades, and then it will be jobs, because there are going to be some that cross over from drowned lands to this one. Then at some point back to Smithville, because I've got 2 more maps to open up on Smithville, and Alaska. I've got so much more to do. I'm still blown away the amount of people that have been messaging me saying they've completed the game already. I must never sleep. I mean, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of hours. It does surprise me that people have completed. Well, I suppose it depends, doesn't it? Depends if you are playing constantly. I suppose I've got the added thing that I'm playing 2 separate games, but doing Farming Simulator as well, recording, editing, you know, all the social media aspect stuff, all the things I do with regard to my channel, and then family stuff and all the rest of it. So I guess, yeah, I'm not just sitting playing constantly, which if I wasn't recording and doing videos, I suppose I could just sit and play, and probably would be a lot further through. Ooh, surprised I didn't get an engine damage on that one. But we are still honking along. This thing just doesn't care. It's like a, you know, I don't know, what's the word for it? It's like a little yob. Oh, there you go. Then I get one there when I practically stopped. Whoa, that's deep. But it's doing it. That could be why this last one looked like it was going to be easy to get to, because it really is. So we can't be that far away from it. We're almost there. Oh, we are. Nice. Watchtower number 5 coming up. Fantastic. Then we'll swap over to the Yar and see if we can get the last one done. Number 5. Yeah, I suppose the thumbnail I kind of had in my head I was going to do, you know, Tuz versus Yar, which still might do, but I think that's probably unfair, really, because they are completely different, both equally entertaining. Now let's switch over to the Yar. We'll have a quick check on the map then. We just come off there, down to that point, then round that way, thinking, maybe. Again, well, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Oh no, I won't be in that, do I? There we go. Lights, light off, keep all drive on. It does, and it handles completely differently. I do feel with this, already just backing out, you have to be a bit more careful. I felt just now driving the Tuz, you could really chuck it about and you were kind of confident that you'd be okay. This one I'm almost, there's a constant nervousness that if you're not paying attention you could come unstuck really quickly. But that, I think, adds to the fun. It's because the vehicles all handle differently that you don't get that samey handling characteristics. So when you drive one, whilst you're unlocking new vehicles, they're all about the same. They really aren't, and I think that's what I'm liking. It does feel really different, and that's cool. Yeah, I couldn't call it. Couldn't call it. Could end up being a tie. A dead heat. And it will come down to personal preference, what people prefer. See, like something like this now, I automatically looked and thought, oh, that dips nastily to the left. Got to be careful here because of the lean on that. That said, it's taken in stride, but and again, this just looks really, really cool. Sorry, flitting the camera around all over the shop here. I sit on track. Let's have a look. Yes, I am. Down through that little bit there. Should be along, I would imagine, that track. Maybe. Oh, didn't even notice those. Upgrade, upgrade. Does that say shipwreck? Nice, okay. Although to be fair, that doesn't look particularly inviting over there, does it? Oh. That looks boggy. High range. Can't see it, hang on. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, actually, doesn't look like there's going an easy way through to that, does it? After all that, the other ones have all been alright, but I wonder. Let's go left. See if that track takes us round in the direction we want to go. If it doesn't, we might just have to go honking through the trees, I think. Just blaze a trail through the woodland. But again, in my head then I'm thinking, actually the Tuz would be better for that because it's smaller, a little bit more nimble. This looks like fun. Whoa, see what I mean? Oof. Pylon. Yeah. Horrible pylon camera angle. So if this comes back round on us, we should be heading in the right direction. That said, it could just be right in the middle of the trees, in which case it's not going to help at all. Looks like it's going to come back round. Another bit of lean. Keep it going. Yep, there we go. Look, we're coming up on it. Nice. Trust your gut. And that's it. Watchtower number 6. There's more of the map to unlock, obviously, because there's lots of greyed out areas, which is another feature I really do like. that even with the watchtowers all done, you haven't necessarily opened the map up completely. There are upgrades tucked away, there's all sorts of stuff. Turn these off. So let's have a look. So we've got all this bit here. There's this bit up here. It's not as bad as some of the maps. This bit along the top, which we could do with a bit of looking at. But we have got a few upgrades to go for. One there. There were a couple down here, weren't there? One there, one there. What I will do is, oh yeah, we haven't come across another. So there are only two entrances or gateways out to Zimnogorsk. Then one there and one there. But that's okay. Not that it would be a problem if it wasn't, but I'm sure we're probably going to come across other upgrades and stuff all over the shop. But like somewhere down here, you know, you're likely to drive along and see something yellow. I would imagine there's going to be a few recovery jobs and various different things. That seems to go off to nowhere at the moment. So, a bit more exploring to do, but on the whole, very happy with both of these. Like I say, they both behaved themselves very nicely. I'll be honest, I prefer the look of the Yar. I like the style of it, I like the 6-wheel drive, I like the suspension travel. The Tuz I really like because of its nimbleness. Like I say, anything where you've got forests and stuff, I think that's going to be a kind of go-to scout for me for nipping in and out of places. And like I said, if I can find an upgrade to get that custom suspension and get some bigger tyres on that as well. Each of these scouts, and the ones I've got already as well, have their uses. They all have something different about them. So there we go. All good fun. 6 checkpoints, watchtowers open. 1 upgrade grabbed. More to go. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.